So I'm here with the famous Danny Sullivan here at the Apartment Internet Marketing Conference, and Danny's just gotten through giving a great keynote. Tell us a little about what you talked about.
Well, I was going through some trends and changes and really trying to stress the idea that search isn't just web pages and ads anymore. That there are a lot of these vertical things like videos, or that you have things like real-time results that maybe you can tap into and pick up prospect leads from. Talked a bit about some concerns people have about Google. Are they too big? Do they flow stuff back into themselves too much? Are they taking too much control away from site owners? And then talked a bit about the competitive landscape, some of the challenges for people who want to unseat Google.
So if you had to give a recommendation for real estate companies, how and people that are involved in the real estate industry, what they should be doing, some best practices, what would you advise them?
Well, that's tough because I'm not in the real estate space, so I could be giving you completely bad advice.
Well, from you, I don't think it's too bad.
What I would suggest is that they go back and look at the things I talked about, in particular the verticals. Are there things that they can be doing to crack into the top listings that are not about getting web pages? One of the things I mentioned in the keynote was that when I was doing searches for various rental apartments related kinds of queries, I didn't get a lot of video content coming up. Maybe it's there and Google's not returning it, but I kind of got the suspicion that people weren't doing things like, how to rent an apartment, or, how to leave your apartment and get your security deposit back, or even things like video tours of various places people may want to live. I mean, if you're here in Huntington Beach, there are a lot of places that are known neighborhoods for renting. You could put together a video guide to renting in Huntington Beach. And you could do it, and you could take into all sorts of different types of things and put that out there. And, perhaps that would be something that would pop up when people start saying renting in Huntington Beach.
A good tip there, video, podcasting, and what have you. How about social media? How relevant do you see that as being in the search world?
It's very relevant because you have a lot of things that are being shared socially, which then can transform into links, and of course links are still very important when you're ranking well with search engines. You also have people talking about things socially, and one of the things I showed was an example of doing a search for apartments in Huntington Beach. And there were people tweeting and within the past day saying, I'm looking for apartments in Huntington Beach. And it's beautiful, it's golden, because it's not like a generic search where you're just going to get, hopefully come up and somebody comes in but you don't know who they are. You can actually see the person, you can reach out to them by calling out to them on Twitter and say, hey, guys, check out our complex, here's a discount code, we'll give you a month off, or I'll come meet you out there. I mean, it's wonderful that you can actually search and find individuals looking for help in that kind of way.
So we're here in 2010, and probably one of the worst real estate recessions we've had in memory. You see online as being a bootstraps way of real estate professionals and companies to help themselves to a better tomorrow?
Well, I don't know that it's bootstrap. I just think it's a fundamental medium at this point. And if they're not looking at online, they're missing out. I mean, people are online. But one of the questions I got asked about was, what percentage of people should be spending online. I didn't have an answer to that. I think it varies depending on all sorts of things. But fair to say that if you're spending less online than the percentage of your potential clients are spending online,
sure,
something may be wrong. Maybe you need to be doing more with this.
Well, so if you want to talk about the conferences that you sponsor and Search Engine Land and some other ways that they can learn how to get better at their game, if you'd like to share that with the audience.
Oh, sure. Well, at Search Engine Land, we publish information now on searchengineland.com. We have information published every day. We usually have anywhere from 10 to 20 different stories, from short briefs to columns that have a lot of how-to information, to news stories that keep you updated on the strategic stuff that's going on. We do a free newsletter that you can take and keep you a nice summary each day. And we run our conferences, the SMX Search Marketing Expo conferences. We run 3 of them in the U.S. each year. Our advanced show is about to happen in Seattle, although it's going to sell out soon. So
you heard
buy
that?
a ticket if you're hearing it.
Yes, definitely.
Sell out, and it happens in June.
Okay.
That's sold out every year. Our bigger capacity shows are the ones we do in San Jose in March, SMX West, and then in SMX East will be in New York. That happens in October, and we run multiple tracks. We have stuff on local, we have things on mobile. It's designed to get you up to speed and keep you up to speed on search marketing.
Well, I really appreciate the time you've taken. As a Newport Beach resident, we're both Newport Beach residents. I am glad to catch you here locally, here in Orange County, and please do check out Search Engine Land or attend one of the SMX show. I want to thank you, Danny, for being in front of us here at postyourproperty.com.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks again.